barricade. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And know that notion just crossed my mind.
Now imagine, the year is 1990, and this American people have sided with the dastardly hippies, and in turn allowed the communists to take over. Just take a look. Look at the stage of the nation's youth, engaging in drug activity. By siding with the libs, you're leading us to this future, a future filled with drugs, sex, and worst of all, rock and roll. With me, Richard Milhouse Nixon, I will help us create a much better and more free country. First off, with the issues at home. A push for rebellion has fueled a dangerous drug culture in our country. These youngins are running around doing LSD, smoking doobies, and a certain type of people are doing heroin and other dangerous drugs. Due to this plague in the early 70s, I will launch the war on drugs. This war will help save our youth and end these terrible substances. In reality, however, this war will overfill our prisons and ruin tons of lives, while simultaneously discrediting the anti-Vietnam War movements and systematically oppressing the black and other minority groups. Don't believe me? Just listen to one of my top aides, Mr. John Ehrlichman.
Oh, I didn't see you there. I'm Nixon aide John Ehrlichman. You understand what I'm saying? We knew we couldn't make it illegal to be either against the war or black, but by getting people to associate the hippies with marijuana and the blacks with heroin, then criminalizing both of them heavily, we could disrupt those communities. We could arrest their leaders, raid their homes, break up their meetings, and vilify them night after night on the evening news. Did we know we were lying about the drugs? Of course!
The state of public affairs recently due to the protesters have been tense, but strong leadership like me will uphold civil rights and create a much more peaceful nation. I will do this by expanding the CIA's Operation Chaos, which I will use to illegally and completely unethically spy on counterculture and civil rights leaders. But hey, who can blame me for surveillance? I mean, look at those protesters. They're like a wild orgasm of anarchists sweeping across the country like a prairie fire.
Guys? Man, it's like a hippie. I don't know. We're doing shit.
Just feel it, Sam. Just feel it.
It hurts without.
Not only will I bring peace at home, but I will win abroad with me at the helm and give a strong leadership to help conflict in Vietnam. Through me and my defense secretary, Melvin Laird's expert Vietnamization strategy, we will take this war that we had and ramped up and dump the responsibility on the South Vietnamese. I also want to take over Cambodia, but we must liberate those nice Vietnamese boys and girls from those dastardly communists.
Vote Richard Nixon, our worst president.
Can't wait to go to my favorite Democratic headquarters, that is, the Watergate building.